to kick us off, I've had to go and get a big guest. We need a big guest for a big show, and there's none other than Dylan Peirias from the Adelaide United Football Club. Also a great fishing buddy of mine and has taught me a lot, that's for sure. He's been here for just under 2 years now, and he is absolutely killing it for the Reds, but he's killing it off the field as well in his fishing. He's an absolute jet. Now, let's get straight into it because obviously it's A-League preseason right now. Now, how is the fishing going? Do you have enough time to get out there regularly? Are we fishing? Has the schedule stayed the same? What's it been like?
Yeah, we're into pre-season now. It's been going for a little while. We've only got about 4 or 5 weeks left, so our first game's on the 17th of October, so not too far away now, which is good. But nothing interrupts my fishing schedules, mate. So I've been getting out there a little bit, probably not as much due to it's winter and unfortunately the devastation that's going on with the algae bloom and stuff. I've kind of slowed down a little bit, waiting for summer. But yeah,
no, 100%. I think the algae bloom's probably turned a few people off, but there are definitely still places to go fish, which I guess you just have to look for the spots a little bit harder now, don't you?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think, I've been fishing through this whole winter and everything, and to be honest, there's still a fair few spots that doesn't look like they're affected by it. It certainly didn't affect the salmon throughout this winter. I went hard on them, and down at Christie's Beach and Port Noarlunga and all there, and yeah, I was getting salmon after salmon there, so it didn't seem to affect that too much, which was good.
Yeah, no, the salmon were definitely firing, and I did see a couple that you caught, which, yeah, very, very good size salmon for South Australia. Now, I want to touch on, obviously, the stress of playing professional football can get a little bit much at times, and especially last season, where you probably weren't doing as good as you wanted to do. When we talk about fishing, it can be one of those outlets to release that stress, and just how important do you think it is, just not even football in general, but just any sort of work-life balance? How important do you reckon it is to just keep level-headed and find something to do like fishing?
Yeah, no, of course. Obviously, life in general, especially when you have a family to look after. I've got a little one as well. The pressures of that is quite big, in the responsibilities, and of course, I'm in a unique job where it's a high-pressure, hostile environment all the time. And the reality of being an athlete is, especially in football, is you never know, when your last contract will be. So that's always on your mind too. And luckily for me, I found a hobby in fishing that takes my mind off not only the football but day-to-day life. And to be honest, I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't have fishing. It definitely helps me mentally a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Even, I do play soccer, not to the level of you, obviously, but, when you are training 2-3 times a week, playing on Sunday or Saturday, whatever it is, and yeah, it does get a little bit much sometimes. It is very nice to just head out there and, yeah, just go fishing, not worry about anything. And then normally 100% of the time will clear the mind. So, no, we love that. I want to move on now. Your good friend, I should say, Archie Goodwin, he is obviously not with us anymore. He's in America at the moment playing in the MLS. Now, is he fishing over there?
No, I don't think so, to be honest. He's kind of too inland. He is kind of close to Florida, which is absolutely crazy fishing there.
Yeah.
But I don't think, I think the only outlet he really has is, in America, they love their freshwater fishing. I think there's a few lakes and rivers and stuff like that. He could catch some bass maybe, I don't know, some perch. I don't know what they catch, stuff like that.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't think he's... Yeah, no, he hasn't done... he's a saltwater fisher like me.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'd be too keen, going from catching mulloway and kingfish to bass.
Yeah, no mud crabs down in the US, so he won't be happy with that, old Archie.
No.
We're heading into summer months, obviously. Are there any specific species that you're going to look to target heading into the warmer months?
Yeah. obviously, my main always focus is mulloway. I absolutely love mulloway fishing. And with the summer months, that just gets better. So that will always be a focus. But I'm really keen to head up, really, to Port Augusta.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully, when I get 2 days off or something, I'll head up there and try and crack a land-based kingy. I've done a bit of I've got a bit of info and some help from a few guys around there. So that would be pretty cool. And to be honest, I'm not sure, but I would love to catch a snapper as well.
Yeah.
So that's maybe a bit of a side quest.
Yeah. Would you say,
but yeah, there.
Would you say barrel tuna are on the cards as well?
Well, if I get a boat, that would be good. But hopefully, big boy Ned McHenry, I speak to him sometimes. Hopefully, he's nice enough to take me out on the boat. That would be pretty good.
Yeah, he knows how to catch a barrel, that's for sure. And I'll be pestering him to get on that boat, 100%. Don't worry about that. Sort of leading into the next question, can we see you? Obviously, we spoke about a kayak the other week, but will we ever see you on a boat or a kayak or anything, or you sticking to the guns and we're sticking land-based?
Well, yeah, well, you know me, I'm a proper land-based fisher. I absolutely love it. But the problem is I would love to get a boat or even a kayak. The problem is, obviously being a footballer, I just never know when I'm going to leave.
Yeah,
Adelaide, don't know where I'm going to be. So if I was guaranteed I had a crystal ball and someone said you're going to play at Adelaide United for the next 5-10 years, well, then I would commit to something like that. But it just gets a little bit too hard. And, when I have to move, it's just an extra hassle. What am I going to do with the boat? What do I do with the kayak? So that's the only thing that kind of holds me back from getting one of those things.
Yeah, well, if you're ever looking to offload a boat, I know a bloke. And yeah, no, that's a fair enough answer too. If you're not here next year or whatever, then yeah, it causes some problems. That's very fair. Now we've obviously been mulloway fishing a few times, and I'm still convinced that there are no mulloway in the Onkaparinga River. But if somebody asked you, the answer would be completely different. So, do you mind giving us a little bit of insight into that day that you caught? What was it, the 1.3 metre mulloway in the Onk?
No, it was 1.15, so 115 centimetres.
Wowee. Yeah.
I've never seen anyone catch a 1.3 there. I would absolutely lose my mind if I ever saw that. But yeah, no, that was a special day. I did ridiculous amount of hours. That all happened when I first arrived to Adelaide.
Yeah.
And did a bit of research, and it took me a very long time to work out, obviously moving to Adelaide, I was fresh, didn't know anything about the waters here, didn't know what type of fish, what bait, where to go. So it did take me, I think I did record it down. It was something like 120 hours of fishing before I caught that fish.
That is incredible. I don't think many people will have that answer. And yeah, a lot of people give up quite quickly, and I was almost on the verge of giving up, but no, I'm definitely going to keep trying. But yeah, was it 1.12, 1.15?
1.15, yeah.
Crazy fish for South Australia, and even just mulloway in general. To get one in the Onk is pretty special. Yeah,
no. Once you put the hard work in, and now I think I've cracked the code. I know, the spots, the best tides, the moons, and, the areas and stuff. And once you work that out, they do come a lot easier. But it's the hard part is working out mulloway and what waters. But once you do that, it's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, 100%. A couple more questions. You love your catch and release, but do you keep your catches sometimes and cook them up, or are you solely just for the fun of it?
I'm definitely solely for the fun of it. Like, I hardly ever, probably never actually go fishing to eat, which some people find crazy. I have a few times gone down to Brighton and all those areas to catch squid, which the squid god himself, who's helped me out with some
I don't know
some
about
good
that.
areas to catch some squid. And yeah, I've done that a few times and have definitely kept them to have a feed. But yeah, I'm solely I don't know. So I just feel bad. I don't know what else to say when people say, "Why do you release fish?" I genuinely feel bad. Like I feel like
He's just a good guy.
have a connection. Yeah,
100%.
with that fish.
Yeah,
And yeah.
if I ever get a mulloway or whatever, I would feel way too bad keeping it. I'd have to release it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Last little question here: is there anything you've been in South Australia, Adelaide, for was it almost 2 years now? Is it?
Oh, just over. Well, I came July last year.
Yeah, and so you've
June last year.
yeah. So you're racking up the
Just
months.
over a year.
Is there any species that you haven't ticked off yet that you really, really want to tick off?
Yeah, it's a kingfish, man. Back when I was in Sydney, they were absolutely everywhere, and I caught a few there, which was good. But unfortunately, here you have to travel sometimes a few hours south or a few hours north. And with my busy schedule and everything, sometimes it's difficult. But that is definitely my main goal for this summer coming up. I really, really want to get a kingfish in South Australia.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you head down to Port Augusta at the right times and get on the right boat, you're going to have some fun. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I've already lined up a sports fishing scene. I've already spoke to them about buying a saltega because if I hook up to a kingy, I want to make sure I've got the best gear to be able to land that thing.
Yeah, that's an insane reel, that one. Tommy Boy will sort you out for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate your time and, yeah, good luck for the season and good luck for this kingfish, hopefully.
Thanks for having me, Jordan. I look forward to it. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, mate.